On the night before a holiday, one man committed a perfect crime in the sky and then jumped out of a plane to become a legend. He was never seen again. This is the story of D.B. Cooper and how he pulled off the only unsolved skyjacking in American history. Imagine this. It's Thanksgiving Eve, 1971. A man in a suit hijacks a Boeing 727, secures a $200,000 ransom, and then jumps out of the jet's rear exit into a raging storm. He just vanished. The biggest question for over 50 years remains, did he actually survive the jump? On November 24, 1971, airport security was minimal. A man calling himself Dan Cooper bought a one-way ticket with cash, sat in the last row and ordered a drink. Once airborne, he handed a flight attendant a note. She thought he was flirting until he leaned in and said, "Miss, you better look at that note, I have a bomb." He calmly showed her a briefcase with wires and red sticks. His demands were $200,000 in unmarked $20 bills and 4 parachutes, a genius move to ensure they weren't sabotaged. After the plane landed in Seattle, an airline worker brought the cash and parachutes. In exchange, Cooper freed all 36 passengers. Now in control of the plane, he ordered the pilots to fly towards Mexico City. His instructions were specific: fly under 10,000 feet, keep the speed incredibly slow, and leave the landing gear down. At 7:40 p.m., they took off again, flying into a massive storm. Cooper told the remaining crew to lock themselves in the cockpit. At 8 p.m., a warning light flashed in the cockpit. The rear staircase had been opened mid-flight. The pilot asked over the intercom if Cooper needed help. His final recorded word was no. Somewhere over a dark forest in Washington, D.B. Cooper stepped off the plane with the money strapped to his body and disappeared into the freezing rain. When the plane landed, he was gone, leaving behind only his clip-on tie and 2 parachutes. The FBI launched a massive 45-year investigation codenamed Norjack, but found nothing. The case went cold until 1980, when a young boy found 3 rotting stacks of the ransom cash, nearly $6,000, on a riverbank, miles from the estimated jump zone. Decades later, scientists tested the tie he left behind and found particles of pure titanium, sparking a theory that Cooper may have been an engineer who knew the Boeing 727 intimately. The FBI investigated over 800 suspects, but every lead went cold. There was Richard Floyd McCoy Jr., a copycat hijacker, and Dwayne Weber, who allegedly confessed on his deathbed. A partial DNA profile from the tie has never matched anyone. In 2016, the FBI officially closed the case, leaving the mystery unsolved. The story of D.B. Cooper has become an American legend. He's the ultimate escape fantasy, the man who beat the system and vanished. Whether he was a genius or just incredibly lucky, his identity remains one of the world's greatest mysteries. So, what do you think happened? Did he survive and live a secret life with the money, or did he crash into the forest and die instantly? Let me know in the comments.